Malaysia, they are trying. And every time when they try, some have been gone to Thailand or Malaysia, and some have been arrested by Myanmar authorities. And now those people are trying to flee, those people are arresting and putting in the jail. So what can we do? And I want to say these things to the, I am saying the same problem last 20 years to the Japanese government, officially and privately. Every single Japanese foreign ministry officials known about that. And even you may see the United Nations reports. You may see human rights organization reports on the Rohingya situation. You know, almost all UN agencies, department has the very high level Japanese diplomats working over there. But today, Japanese government is not cooperating even, not supporting the United Nations actions on Myanmar. In 2018, UN fact-finding mission made a very broad reports on the Rohingya problem. And they said in that reports, there might be genocide happened or there might be genocide intent. Clearly they stated it. And when those reports are going to the UN Human Rights Council and the voting process, Japanese government always try to abstain. It means they are not supporting the United Nations action on Myanmar. And we complain these things directly to the foreign ministry. Why you do this kind of things? Why you are? They said, yeah, we are talking to the Myanmar government and we want to cooperate with the Myanmar government. I said, on which topics you want to cooperate? Myanmar government is not listening to anything. But they don't believe United Nations even reports and the Human Rights Organization reports and even to us. But they believe to the Myanmar military government. As you know, there is a history. Myanmar militaries are lying to the international community for so long. You know, not only Rohingya people are suffering in Myanmar, but today we are talking about the Rohingya. But not only the Rohingya people are suffering in Myanmar, the same other ethnic minority, Kachin. You may see Kachin, how many Kachin are wandering around the world as refugees. And the Shan, Shin, Karen, even Rakhine people are suffering under this military government. But Myanmar, Japanese government is still supporting the same military. I cannot believe it. So our case is right now in the International Court of Justice in The Hague under the process. And what the Maruyama says, he says, I don't believe there is the genocide happened in Myanmar. I assume he is trying to influence ICJ's decision. I hope ICJ doesn't come under his influence. And the ICJ will make very soon some kind of positive, I believe, a positive decisions for the Rohingya people. We are seeking justice. We have been seeking the same justice for more than 50 years in our own country, but nobody listened to us. So we need to to seek the justice from the international community. What is wrong with the Rohingya people? Because we are human beings as the other people. Seeking the justice is not a crime. The crime who committed is a criminal. So we are looking for the perpetrators of the Rohingya people's killing. We will not let them go free until we are here. So the Rohingya problem is not a very small thing, not a very small thing. It is a really, really big one. More than 1 million people have been suffering for so long, and after that, since 2017, they fled to Bangladesh, and now they are suffering in the Bangladesh refugee camps. I want to raise here my voice to the international community. Please don't forget Rohingya people. Please help us. We are the most vulnerable people in the world. Even the United Nations, last 10 years ago, they described us as the most persecuted minority in the world. The Rohingya problem is not started in 2016-17. It has the process. The 16-17 is the last stage of the genocide in Myanmar. The Rohingyas have been. I born there and I raised there. I went to a school there. I'm now 47, 48 years old. I've never seen Rohingya people's freedom. That is why I am very disappointed, appealing again to the Japanese government. Please try to help Rohingya, vulnerable Rohingya people. Please don't side with the criminals. They are criminals. They killed thousands of Rohingyas. They raped thousands of Rohingya women. They killed Rohingya children. They abandoned all Rohingya villages. I'm not telling the story, it is the facts. How can Japanese government deny it? I saw Mr. Maruyama-san visited to Rakhine in last 2 or 3 months ago with some Japanese media as well. Before he go to the Rohingya places, 1 week before, the authorities selected some Rohingya from the community. And they trained them for more than 1 week. If the Maruyama-san asked some questions, and how they should answer. They neatly wearing the dresses, and when they are talking, they are smiling. They are very happy, something like that. They want to portray like that. It is lying. The same tactics are using since 1962 by the military government. I cannot believe Aung San Suu Kyi, how she's siding, she's trying to protect the military. The same military who detained her for more than 15 years under house arrest. We have been struggling to fight for her freedom. Rohingya people are supported by Aung San Suu Kyi's freedom. But today, when she became the de facto president of the country, she turned away her back. She has inspired Burmese people to fight for freedom. But today, her government is harassing those people who are fighting for freedom. So the problem here is now the ICJ case, when the ICJ can come out, Canada and Netherlands officially announced they support the case to seek the justice from the court. And even yesterday, United Kingdom announced their support. Very soon, I believe United States will do the same. Because we rely on the peace-loving people. We rely on the international community because there are not many friends in Myanmar for the Rohingya people. We are alienated. We are segregated. There are a lot of campaign against the Rohingya people in the country, still going on by elements of extremists, elements of military. I know Aung San Suu Kyi knows this thing very well. But she doesn't have the will to handle our case properly. She just relying on the military to hold on her power. I don't think she went to The Hague to face the case. I thought she started campaigning for the 2020 elections to garner the support of the Myanmar people. You cannot build democracy and peace on the bone of Rohingya people in the country. You need to come clean. The peace, the prosperity cannot make without justice. Right? So without the justice, India will not be peace in the country. So we are seeking the justice. And I want to appeal to the international community through this press conference. Please help the Rohingya people in seeking the justice from the perpetrators. And I want to appeal again to the Japanese government and Japanese people. Please don't believe military lies. Please don't buy Aung San Suu Kyi's lies on the ethnic minority people, including Rohingya, Kachin, Karankaya, Shinmun, Rakhine. Everyone is the same human being. Please stop killing innocent people in the country. Thank you very much. I will follow.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Professor Maranushi.